welcome to this week's news bulletin from the Christian Institute. The Prime Minister has told church leaders that he does not want to fall out with them over his plan to redefine marriage, warning that there'll be some strong arguments and strong words. However, he also hinted that the government's plans could be defeated, saying, "If this doesn't go ahead, there will still be civil partnerships, so gay people will be able to form a partnership that gives them many of the advantages of marriage." The comments come as a former Cabinet Minister has said that Mr Cameron's plan to redefine marriage is just pure politics. Ben Bradshaw was a minister in the previous Labour government, serving under Tony Blair and Gordon Brown. In 1997, he became one of the first openly gay MPs. He says gay marriage isn't a priority for the gay community, which already won equal rights with civil partnerships. Meanwhile, the Court of Appeal has ruled that the legal rights for the dissolution of a civil partnership are the same as a divorce for a married couple. The ruling shows that same-sex couples don't need gay marriage in order to have the same legal rights as married couples. They already have legal equality through civil partnerships. The national petition for traditional marriage has grown to over 400,000 names. It is run by the Coalition for Marriage, and the petition can still be signed online at c4m.org.uk. A judge will decide whether a Christian radio station should be allowed to broadcast an advert that asks Christians whether they are suffering discrimination at work. The advert was never aired by Premier Christian Radio because it was blocked by the official regulator, the Radio Advertising Clearance Centre, who said the ad was politically motivated. However, Premier Christian Radio says the advert has nothing at all to do with politics. Premier's Chief Executive Peter Kerridge said, "The case raises important issues of fundamental rights of freedom of expression for Christians to report to us their experiences in the workplace." He added, His Honour Judge Silber listened carefully to the legal arguments put forward by Premier Christian Radio and will now consider his decision in the full knowledge that this is a very important case. The first attempt at a law introducing an opt-in system to protect children from being bombarded by internet pornography has been launched in the House of Lords. A private member's bill has been introduced by Baroness Howe with the backing of Christian charity Care. The bill would require internet service providers and mobile phone operators to block adult content unless a customer aged 18 or over asks to have access to it. Nola Leach, Care's chief executive, said, "The bill is a key milestone in the battle to secure a safe online environment for our children." For 55 years, a religious slot has been part of BBC Radio 4's Today programme, but one of the show's presenters, Evan Davis, says secularists should be allowed to take part in the 3-minute segment. In 2009, the BBC Trust rejected such a move. At the time, Reverend Giles Fraser said allowing non-religious speakers to muscle in on the religious slot would be like allowing hockey on Match of the Day, which does not make any sense. And finally, the Archbishop of Canterbury says that children should learn the Lord's Prayer in school. A survey reveals that today's children are half as likely to know the prayer compared to their counterparts in the 1970s.
The Lord's Prayer isn't a very big or complicated thing. It's not as if you have to learn pages on end of things in a strange language, and there are modern language versions of it. I don't think it's too difficult to introduce children to this, introduce it in plain language and say, not you've got to pray this, but this is something that's really, really important to lots and lots of people and can change their lives, and certainly can give you a sense of trust and confidence if you use it. I'd like to see schools introducing children to the Lord's Prayer so that they know it's there, they know what it means, and they know why it matters. Then they make up their minds about whether they use it.
Well, that's all for this week. On behalf of all of the staff at the Christian Institute, I'd like to wish you a happy Easter. For more information and regular updates on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.